King's Cross, right. Good place to go, dangerous place to go.
Heaps of drugs.
Drugs in King's Cross are awesome. They're off the chain.
Not in the cross,
So good.
drugs in general.
Drugs in general, they're awesome.
It's got a bad name.
Really accessible, pretty much maybe 40% of the people you see probably on drugs.
Yeah, would you like some drugs? I can get it for you. Ask this guy. He's got them. Whatever you want, we'll name your price.
Drug problem, there's a lot of use everywhere. It probably starts off from over here and then spreads out everywhere. It's like a distribution channel, probably from over here.
Yeah, passengers ask sometimes where I can get the drugs or kind of friends said, no, I don't know. Go into the clubs or maybe you can get someone or maybe is on the road, someone is selling.
I'm Jennifer Holmes and I'm the Clinical Services Manager at the Sydney Medically Supervised Injecting Centre. MSIC was one of the resolutions that was passed at the Drug Summit in 1999.
I was one of the first 80 people to register over 10 years ago. So, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a plus for society.
So basically you have to be registered to use the service. We take a basic history from people, sort of looking at their drug use history, any physical or mental health problems that we've got. If they're screened as not intoxicated and we've got a booth available, they're buzzed into stage 2, which is the actual injecting room, where they get their clean equipment, wash their hands, sit down at a booth and prepare their drug and inject their drug.
I think it's had a negative effect because of the location in a main business precinct. I think the concept is a good thing, and I think to have it is probably a good thing for the drug dealers and the drug users. But to have it in a main commercial area, I think is to the detriment of the commercial area.
Until they walk a day in our shoes, they will not have a. All they see is this is King's Cross. What do you expect? If you're going to have a business here, you got to put up with the stuff what goes around.
Junkies everywhere. Every business is influenced by the work, you know. That's very, very damaging. We don't like it.
Well, if it's not here, people will be using behind the cars, in the alleys, be finding dead bodies, dirty syringes, you know. In that plus, it's got to be a plus. You know, like if you walk around here before this joint was ever here, you could walk up any of the alley and pick up 2,000 fits at a time.
We're also concerned about the fact that not everyone who overdoses will die, but if you don't get treatment, you do brain damage. So we want to look at both death and injury associated with it.
I reckon the clinic is good. Every day there's somebody at least getting saved.
Oh, it does socialise. Well, not everybody that has a shot in there doesn't die, you know. There's people that fall over. If they were doing the same thing on the street, they'd be dead.
That is fantastic, mate. As far as I'm concerned, the only way to beat drugs is to legalise it. So you do away with the middleman and then they can be, shall we say, managed. My name's Dave Lennox and I'm from England.
You have to remove them from here. I don't agree with that idea that you have to build facilities for them in King's Cross.
I think it's terrible, just the idea of it. Well, just letting people shoot up, really. I think it should just stop. It would affect the real estate significantly, especially in such a great strip. Something you don't want to mention.
It's changing a lot. Now you see a lot of backpackers coming to this area, a lot of tourists coming to this area. It's gaining a lot of value. So it's changing. Maybe in the next couple of years it won't be seen in the same way it is seen right now.
You don't want it in a residential area and you don't want it in a commercial area. It's a very hard place. Nobody wants it next door because it's not nice. Possibly best in hospital.
If we were to go up to St Vincent's, no one would come and use the service and they would then have the people injecting on their doorsteps again. The reality is you have to base health services where people need them. This area was chosen because it was the area where there was the most street-based injecting. King's Cross is the area of sex and drugs, after all.
Well, I used to be a drug dealer and, you know, I've been there, done that, but now I'm on a program. They got me on the program and I'm happy.